I'm ready.
Today here on One Take, we got a real special guest. You've been going crazy doing your thing. You going viral. I be seeing you all the time. So for the people that might not know you, let them know who we got.
Alright, it's your girl Mikflyy, the Compton cutie, original fly girl. I'm out here in Atlanta doing big things with my boy today. Thank you for having me.
The right way. Appreciate you for coming through. And I appreciate you for being on time.
For sure.
So you definitely on business. So you already said Compton. We're going to go straight into it. How was it growing up in Compton? Like, how was middle school for you?
Ooh-wee. Listen, growing up in the hood was different. Like, I originally was from the burbs, and then my mom moved me to Compton, and it was a culture shock because imagine waking up at 7 o'clock to go to school and getting jumped by 8:30.
What you mean?
Getting jumped. Like, for your sneakers. Like, I remember one day I had on some some blue Chuck Taylors. Mm-hmm. And I lived in a blood neighborhood. And so that's out of order. Damn. But that's all my mom could afford. So I was wearing what we could afford.
There you go.
But
damn,
there's consequences. You know what I'm saying? So it was okay. It taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on guard now. So
yeah, fact. What part of Compton you from?
The West Side.
Shout them out. You know they gonna see this.
The West Side of Compton. You know where the Not Like Us video is. Rose Came to Avalon.
Shit.
Please don't play with us.
Hey, I feel so good for y'all for that because you know, West Coast be doing their thing. I'm from Chicago, so we dominating the culture. But Cali, I could never take none away from them. But I'm glad y'all finally just took it back on some. Fuck that. How that made you feel?
I'm so proud. I have never been more proud of my city in my life. Like, to see us really come together, and you see that we came together at a time where niggas had a lot of discourse, niggas was separated, and Kendrick came really and brought the city together, and I'm super, super proud of him.
For sure. Damn, I was fucking with Drake hard at first. I'm light skinned and shit. I was fucking with Drake at first. Mm-hmm. So now that's crazy. So how was high school for you in Compton?
High school was good. I didn't really have too many issues in high school. I cheered for the city of Compton. I've done a lot for the city of Compton. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm Compton through and through. But it was good. I enjoyed growing up. I went to Compton College. And so I enjoyed it. Honestly, you know, once you get the hang of it, you know how to navigate through it, you enjoy it. So
by that time, you were beating on shit by that time. Motherfucker wasn't jumping on y'all.
Oh, no, that was over. That was over. Give me one good year in the hood and I done figured it out.
Oh, shit. You funny as hell. I fuck with that, though. So you went to Compton College. How was that?
It was cool. I mean, I was young, so I had no business in college at the time. So it was really just
What
bullshit.
You mean?
We was bullshit. Like, Compton College was cracking. Like, unless you was really focused like a real scholar, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's good. You keep going.
Yeah, we had a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it's good. She was on important call. She stopped it for me.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Work call and all the things, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it, honestly, and I would if I can go back, I wouldn't because I love Atlanta so much. But I definitely want to bring my friends so they can experience.
They've been out.
Like 2 of my friends have.
Yeah.
They don't know. I didn't know what it was like. So many black people. I love to see us together. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You don't shout your folks out.
Listen, I want to shout out everybody. Shout out to the Ace Network. Those are the people who put me on. It would not be if it wasn't for the Ace Network. I would not be here today. So shout out to Waisha. Shout out to the Ace Network. Shout out to my show, Black and Booming. You guys can definitely tap in.
Yeah, nah, facts. What's the Ace Network?
So it's arts, culture, and education. And so it's on the Roku app. So if you download the Roku app or you download the Ace Network, you can see my show, the No Homo Show with Boss Brit and DJ XL. Yeah. There's a lot of different shows. There shows based in St. Louis. They have a show that's like 106 in Park on there. So it's a lot of different shows. And if you guys need to pitch a show to the network, definitely reach out to them. The Ace Network on Instagram.
Yeah, nah, and that's hard. You working for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
So you want to give back to them?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Slam, check it out. Check it out. Hey, listen one more time. Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So, we're going to get straight back to it. So, after college, what you end up getting into?
So, I went away to college. I went away to Texas. Kind of found myself a little bit, kind of grounded myself a little bit. Then I came back home, and I really wasn't doing much. And so, I decided to move to Atlanta and really hit the ground running. Like, I did a few shows, hosted a few events back in California, but nothing like this. Like, I didn't really realize my potential until somebody else noticed it, put me in front of the camera, and it was like, wait a minute, I think I can really do this. So that's another reason why I fuck with Atlanta, because there's no gatekeepers. Like, it's not a lot of haters. Like, people really, they will put you on. You know what I'm saying? If they see that you got the drive, they will put you on. They won't be acting stank with you, no funny shit. Like, you saw me at the event, like, look, I want to get you on the podcast, on the show. It was never no funny business. So that's why and everybody I've ever met from Chicago or any videos I've seen, the people from Chicago really, literally, like, they don't really cap with you. Like, if they don't fuck with you, they don't. No. And if they do, they're going to do whatever it takes to help you out. You know what I'm saying? It's not no funny. You know who you getting when you're dealing with them. And I fuck with people from Chicago for that. Like,
yeah, see, I had to adapt to the culture out here. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, at home, it's gatekeepers and they ain't helping. For sure. It's gatekeepers for sure. And, yeah. It's like basically how I go up there, like, with your clout and shit. Like, it's just, like, really, like, hood celebrities. Far as, like, you know, nothing against Chief Keef, Lil Durk and them, but they ain't from my hood. So if they ain't from my hood, I would never meet them or see them. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless it's on some internet shit. Yeah. And then even if I did probably reach out on some internet shit, we not from their hood and they ain't from my hood, so it'll never happen.
It'll never happen. Yeah.
So basically, once I got out here, and once I seen, like, motherfuckers know me for who I am from back home, and they willing to fuck with me, I'm like, shit, this shit too good to be true. And then it basically rubbed off on me, like, shit, now I be sharing my platform with other motherfuckers, you feel me? Just because in Chicago, they ain't really gonna give you no chance, you feel me? It's crabs in the barrel. Okay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why so many has migrated to Atlanta.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, facts. So, hell yeah. So, how long you been in Atlanta?
Since 2018.
Oh, so you just moved from Cali.
I'm pretty fresh out here. Still got my Cali number.
Oh, for sure. The right way, yeah. Don't start acting like no damn Atlanta.
Right. Don't worry about that. I don't be Compton through and through. It's never going away.
Yeah, no, facts. Because I be knowing a lot of people, they'll come out here and then they'll die. Especially females.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
Shit that y'all, like, see, you from back from there, and y'all culture is damn near similar to Chicago, so I'm going to break this shit down. You'll probably know how to stay in check out here. You know what I'm saying? When you fucking with somebody.
Oh, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? You see how out here, they culture is out of pocket.
It's a tricky situation out here. It's tricky business.
Shit just get real out of pocket. And then just, where I'm from, that's not our culture. Yeah. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. I love Atlanta. Shout out to y'all. But just how they do that shit, like the girls are trying to set you up for like a trick trap or like, nah. Yeah. I'm from Chicago. You from back there. It ain't nothing but players and max. You get what I'm saying? So it's like anything like that in our culture back home is looked at as goofy. Same way back over that way.
Yeah, and you can smell it. Yeah. You never think you covering that up. You can smell it a mile away unless you're thirsty.
There you go.
For sure.
So how did you adapt? How was the change for you?
You know what? Atlanta is totally different. So being from Compton, right? I've left my house door unlocked before. I've left my car unlocked before. Anybody ever run in my house? Yeah. Anybody ever broke into my car? Yeah. In Atlanta, my second year here, I was at the gas station taking the pump out. And this man ran in the pump and I put it in my car. And as the man is getting out my car, took my purse.
What the fuck?
Took all the boldness of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I realized, like, this is just not, like, they think that Compton hood, but this is crazy. And I was on Northside Drive. Like, I was on Northside. Like, what is that?
The culture shock for me, when I first got out here, I had brought all my fleet cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? One of the best cars I had, Jeep SRT. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm in Buckhead and they stole my shit. Never got that motherfucker back to this day. But I'm in Buckhead. So it's like, okay, I didn't know how to adjust to that. Yeah. So, yeah, that shit do be a little tricky. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, what is going on? Yeah, Buckhead tricky for sure.
There you go. And the police, when they came and shit, you know, to do the police report, I'm like, you know, I'm pissed. I'm like, man, we was in a luxury condo building. He like, bro, Buckhead, the new Bankhead. That's where they come and steal this shit at. Like, and it's 10 minutes away from every hood. Yeah. So you really ain't even, you got to be all the way out there. Then, like I was telling you, I stay all the way out the way. So you ain't got to worry about that out there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, nah, facts. So how did you come down here and just get right into the loop?
So when I first moved here, I was with somebody. Of course, it didn't work out. And that's usually how it happens. You move to Atlanta in a relationship, it don't ever last.
Oh, you brought a nigga from Cali with you?
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to last. I don't know what it is about Atlanta, but it just is not going to last. And so I met a friend, and, you know, I didn't even know that this was something she wanted to do. Actually, the owner of the Ace Network.
Damn.
So she put me on with the Progress Report. She was the videographer. She does videography for the Progress Report. They had Country Wayne and Zaytoven had an event.
Yeah.
They needed somebody to do media. Well, the owner, Lala, shout out to Lala, she didn't know me yet, so she said, I want to meet her first. She met me, she felt the vibes, and after that, it's been history. Like, I've been doing events left and right ever since. So if it wasn't for Isha, with Ace Network and Lala, I wouldn't be here. They really will. Isha already knew me, but Lala didn't know me. She really took a chance on me, and she put me indoors and in spaces that I never even considered or thought that I would be in. So I really, really always want to give her flowers and shout out to her, because people don't ever put strangers in positions. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
And she put me in that position, and I make sure I'm always professional and I do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? As a thank you to her, and then of course so that people know to always be professional with me, because I'm a professional. But a shout out to Lala for that, because she did not know me. And she really she
gave you that chance.
Yeah, she did.
So yeah, she from Atlanta.
No, Lala is from Ohio.
She just knew, recognized real. You know what I'm saying?
She did that. I love her for that. I'm gonna love her forever for that, because she really did.
Life changing. Coming from Compton, life changing.
Man,
never thought you'd be doing no shit like that.
At all.
So fucking with the Progress Report and just out there on your journey, what's some of the biggest people you interviewed, worked with, did anything with?
So I would say my favorite would be Coco Jones. I did some of her events. I did her private listening party before her album dropped. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. Connie Diamond. Oh, I love her. Connie Diamond is so chocolate and so bomb. I love her. Fredo Bang, I love him too. He was super, super dope, super cool. You know, I've been to multiple Love and Hip Hop events. Amy Luciani, I love her too. I love her music. I love her grind, her come up. I've done Spice events. I don't know if you know Spice. Of course you do. Love and Hip Hop. Man, On the Radar. Have you heard of On the Radar? Definitely did their events. So I've done a lot of different events, a lot of stuff for Def Jam and any artist that is up and coming, and, you know, Media Girl events. Like, I've done a lot of different things. And so it has been a journey, I have to say. It has really been
it ain't over yet.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? You blowing up every day. Like, every day you doing something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and stay outside. Got to stay on the grind. Got to stay outside.
Yeah, facts. So that's crazy. Like, just coming from Compton, like, I know you said you never thought, like, that you would accomplish that. But it might be somebody out there, like, in the same position thinking like that. Tell them some shit to let them know. Like, you know, that it's possible.
Yeah, for sure. I always hit my homegirls up that I know are doing music, because I got a lot of friends in the music industry now back home, and I always tell them to come to Atlanta. Just come to Atlanta and just get a little bit of the culture and just get your content up. And I'm realizing, I'm noticing that LA is starting to catch the Atlanta vibe when it comes to media events, when it comes to networking and socializing with the media and the socialites and the influencers and stuff. So I would say get your content, shoot your shot. I mean, I was at Revolt shooting my shot left and right with people. I don't care who you are. I'm going to shoot my shot, let you know this is who I am, this is what I'm doing. And when you show up and you're confident, people feel that. People feel that. And if nothing else, you're going to learn along the way. Just be confident in who you are and what you have to present. And it's going to work out. Because, I mean, it's working out for me. And some days I don't think that I'm doing as great as I am, and it works out. So, you know, just always feel confident in everything that you do.
Yeah, no, that's real. Yeah. Because, shit, it might be people out there who be like, I get that shit all the time. Like, we was just talking about that shit off camera. Remember, you was like, damn, like, you came out here and now you doing this. Like, this was some shit that I just, you know, sometimes it was kind of like, it be God's plan. Like, I thought what I wanted for myself, like, you know what I'm saying? But then how this had just came about, it was like, damn, it was just something like that was just out of my control.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it was like, because basically, like, I be fucking with the music. I don't rap, but my brother and then, you know, my little cousin, but they over viral in Chicago. You feel me? Okay. So, of course, I got a following just off being with them. You know what I'm saying? But then when I came out here, I was promoting the music still, and then they was fucking with it. Every night when we went out, they playing wherever I'm at, they playing that shit, shout it out, cool. Bam. So then after that, I kept pushing that. Then my brother came, he moved out here. Then he ended up moving back to Chicago. He didn't like it. I ain't gonna say he didn't like it. He just wasn't used to it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You have to get used to this. There you go. This is an adjustment. There you go. So then once he ended up bouncing and shit, I was like, shit. I just came up with this shit, like just walking around asking motherfuckers questions. I started doing that shit in Miami. Then, like when I posted the shit, motherfucker, like all the big people that follow me, they comment like Big Homie Blocks, J Man. Oh, nice. They comment like, "Oh, you going crazy?" Oh, Big Homie they from Chicago. Like I remember I was just telling you that off camera, the whole shit. Everybody that's from Chicago out here, we in the loop now because you know what I'm saying. Like, but a lot of them I probably already knew from back home too. But basically, once I had seen them like supporting that shit, I'm like, damn, okay, there's something. So then my little brother, shout out to him, he like, man, when you get back to Atlanta, you gotta take that shit on the road. Like, you gotta ask motherfuckers questions there. Like, that's where you know everybody at. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I'd be asking motherfuckers questions. Then I thought about it, like, I could just have them pull up here. Then I'm like, damn, if I got them pulling up here, like, big ass influencers, I might as well plug up a motherfucking camera. And then, bam, that shit just happened just like that. Yes. So that's why, you know, I be liking to tell that story. Like, shit, you'll be thinking, like, oh, I want to be in the music industry or whatever you thinking, but then something going to come along that be better as long as you just keep at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, what was you doing at the event I just bumped into you at?
So I brought one of some of my friends. They came to visit me, so I brought them to the meet and greet for Dirty Glove Bastard. So we were just there to meet and greet, and I knew there was people there that I needed to know. Right. And my goal is to get on BT Hip Hop Honors red carpet, and so my connect was there. So I was able to make that connection. So hopefully in October I'll be at the BT Hip Hop Honors red carpet.
I think so, man. Hit up, y'all. Y'all need it on y'all carpet. You see, I got her right here. She professional. She on time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else are you working on?
So, I'm working on that. I'm shooting season 2 now of my show. So, what I want to do is that maybe you can collab with me on the episode.
So, I was already going to say I want to be a guest on your shit.
Yeah, you can definitely be on my show. Or we can collab, too. So, we can find a restaurant or an experience. So, I'm going to do experiences. So, maybe find an experience and we can go interview the business owner together. Yeah. So, we can do, like I said, a restaurant, experience, a gaming place, whatever. We can go, and it's black owned, of course, and we can go interview them. And, you know what I'm saying? Get a vibe, get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them, get to know them. Because I want to change the stigma of black-owned businesses and how people consider them to be unprofessional. Some can be, but I do think that we hold white businesses to a lower standard than we hold ourselves. And so we let them slide with things that we don't let ourselves slide with. And then also just changing the thought that black businesses cannot be professional. They can be. You know, no one wants to accept any type of disrespect. So you're going to get what you give. But it's important to me that my show highlights the positive side of black-owned businesses.
Yeah, no, facts, for sure. So when do you be filming?
So we film, we really base everything based on whoever we're interviewing. We do it based on their availability. And so, so that's pretty much how we do it.
Yeah, no, that's dope. Yeah, right now how I be doing my shit, at first, I was just doing it wild. You know what I'm saying? Just get in where you fit in. But now, since shit done like went all the way up, I took advice from my boy Aaron at Dirty Glove Bastard. Shout out to him. He like, see a podcast going crazy. I know you probably tying up too much time in it though. Tell people it's only certain days and certain times. Like, and then now I be doing that. You feel me? Like, it just go a little better that way because I don't be trying to record all goddamn day.
I know. And you know what? It's so crazy because a 20-minute interview can get you over an hour's worth of content if you do it right. Right? Yeah. If you do it right, if you ask the right question, you can get your content. Yeah. It's just tricky. It's tricky. But what you're doing now is like a dope ass setup. I think this is hard.
Yeah, hard facts. And I appreciate you for rocking with it when it just started. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, like what you were saying, like a lot of motherfuckers, like as long as I'm confident in what I'm pushing, it don't matter if a motherfucker fuck with this shit or not. They still see this shit. Yes. But then it's like some motherfuckers like can't fake being real. Once you cut it to a motherfucking tongue, like, I got this going on. Then some motherfuckers like, I fuck with it, but might not fuck with it. Then be motherfuckers like you, like, I'm fucking with it. And I like what's going on, and now I'm here. So you feel me?
I would support though.
Yeah, no, facts. Cause that's how usually how people from Georgia support like a motherfucker. But yeah, since I've been out here, like a lot of people, it don't matter where you from, they ass all get on point. Like, all right, we pushing one big thing, and that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but you know, when I met you at the event, you were very cool. Like it wasn't like, you know, you look the part, but you don't act the part. You know what I'm saying? And I fucks with that. Like, you look the part, you got the jewels on, the tats, all the things. But you don't act the part. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like the fact that you were approachable. You approach me. You know, you approach other people and you say, listen, I'm going to get you on my show. Yeah, and you local, so it wasn't hella far. But it was just like, your approach to it. You know what I'm saying? It felt professional, the vibe, the energy, and everything was right. Facts. So it was just like, hell yeah, I'm going to come. Because you present yourself in a way that is professional and, you know, it makes you want to support you.
Yeah, no, that's real. And likewise, shit, how you came, like how you was moving around. Because see, how I am, like, I be more big on the visual, as far as like, you know, shout out my boy Aaron. They from Dirty Glove Battle. Like, they own that shit. Like, it's their fucking event. So, like, he already told me. I got long-ass text messages on my phone. Then he called me before the event. Like, bro, everybody in there, just walk up to them. If they don't know you, let them know you. They gonna fuck with you. We talked 20 minutes before the event. And when I got there, I did not do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, I walked in with him, shook his hand. He took me up to the other owners. I know all them. Bam, talked to Plug. And then shit, now I stood right in the middle just so I could see everybody else. Just see everybody else because I be liking shit to be genuine. Like, I could just walk up on anybody as soon as I get there. And then but that's a Chicago mentality. They just probably like, what the fuck you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I just sit back and watch the room first. And then, like, because I already shook the main people's hands who I needed to shake. So now whoever else want to fuck with me, they either going to walk up on me like they did because they already seen what's going on, or I sat back and watched people that was moving how I thought I should be moving. And you was one of them people. But then you already have a familiar face. I actually already bumped into you another time. I want to say it was at a Big Boogie show.
You know what? It could have been.
No, it was I'm finna tell you exactly when. I want to say it was a Miami Lounge. It was like a media show.
Oh, yeah, for Big Boogie. Yes.
But you know, that's my dog. I be with him. So it's like, I was there.
Okay,
so we had spoke or whatever then, but it was just like probably brief. You feel me? And then like, I seen you see me, we just kept pushing. But then, shit, I knew you'd be working. So it's like, then like I say, when how you moved around the room, I'm like, damn, she talked to like 10, 15 different motherfuckers in like 20 minutes, but
you gotta
talk to all like important people. So I'm like, okay. But then I see how you was playing it too. Like, okay, you kept looking like, but then it's like, I'm not finna walk up and say shit. And then you had that same mentality too. Like, okay, I probably seen him before, but I ain't finna walk up and ask shit. But then once we both got to, like, you was networking.
Right there.
There you go. And then it was like, she working her way closer and closer to this table. And then right when she get close enough, I'm going to cut into her. And then shit, that's what happened. Shit, right when you got that close enough, I seen you talking to dudes now. I'm like, they already chopped it up with me. Shout out to them. They had some motion. Okay, bam. Now, once you looked, I'm like, man, check it out. Bam, I got this and that. I already be seeing you. You probably seen me if you hadn't. Bam, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, yeah, that's what that shit was all about. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know you be busy and shit. I don't want to hold up too much of your time. Like, tell these folks how to follow you.
No, for sure. So my name is Mikflyy on everything, Mikflyy. So you can follow me on Twitter or X. I don't really be on there though. TikTok, Instagram, and even Facebook. I'm always, I always respond to my DMs. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to me if you want to do an interview, if you want to do a collab, you got a show, you have a listening party, you want me to come to the studio, whatever you got going on, I pull up. I fucks with y'all. I love the grind. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard it is, and I know how hard it is when these larger platforms aren't willing to repost or willing to pull up. Sometimes you just want somebody to hear something, and I'm willing to fuck with you. So definitely tap in with me, and I will definitely be there and support you. And if it's trash, I'll tell you too. Just I won't tell you that.
No, I will. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it just depends. Like, I ain't gonna say no names. I don't want to name drop because I don't want none of my folks mad at me. But if that shit ain't it, I'm telling you, it's not it.
Okay.
But it's coming from a love point of view. I can't be no yes man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put out some shit and you my people, I'm going to tell you that just out the love so you can go back and make it better.
For sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's been times when I've been a yes man, and when that shit came out, that shit was horrible.
It's like you feel bad. Like, I didn't tell you that you wasn't hitting on nothing. That's true. That's true.
Nah, facts, man. That's why I say, like, you can't be no yes person all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
I got a question for you.
Oh, shit. Let's do it.
I got a question for you. So, we were talking about Chicago culture and the blogs and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your take on how people talk about the gangster stuff and all that stuff with the camera on these blogs? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because to me, it felt a little like snitching. So what are your thoughts? Like, you think that that's acceptable?
It's funny to me. I don't look at it as snitching. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm from Chicago and I really know the culture. Like, in Chicago, there's really no big-ass outlets. Only the ones I told you about. Shout out to them. Chicago Wave, Truth Tellers. It's a few DJU 16 shot-ems. Like it's not a lot. Okay. So if a nigga just grab his phone and do this to tell his side of the story, I really don't look at that as snitching because everybody from Chicago get a lot of fucking views anyways because the whole world watching Chicago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm watching. I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
just so you know.
Facts, yeah. No, so many people tell me that. Like, so many people be telling me that shit, and then like, it just be kind of funny to me, like because I actually from there, live there, and shit. Like, it's just like what you said, like Compton bad. Yeah. But it's like, it's not probably bad as I think it is.
Right, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So and vice versa, like Chicago fucked up. Don't ever think that shit's sweet, but I go back often. For sure. I'm going Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to. I go home once a month. So it's like the shit bad, but it's just like I had to really get that out of my mind. Like it's bad everywhere. Like shit. Yeah. As long as you moving with God and you prayed up, shit, you really could go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So shit, you know, like I said, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I know you busy. I know you probably got shit to do. Yeah. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Next time I need to know who's on your Mount Rushmore. I need to know that.
What you mean?
Your hip hop Mount Rushmore. I need to know that. That's important.
What's that, like 4 people?
Yeah.
Damn. Should we say that for your show or should I say it now?
Hey, were you able to do it? I just sent it. I'll send it to you right now. Because I'm interviewing right now. I'll just send it to you in text.
Real business lady. You know what I'm saying? I can't even knock it. You know what I'm saying? Real business lady.
You got to.
But no, my foe, Mount Rushmore, real quick, from Chicago or anywhere?
In general, just period.
Shit. I'm going to give it to Future.
Oh, okay.
Chief Keef. FBG Duck.
Oh, okay.
And, fuck it. Gucci Man. Really, I want to take him back and put OJ. That's my dog.
You know he got a show coming up.
For real?
You know he's revamping. You know OJ is coming out. You know he already got songs already, like Sukiyama and stuff like that. He got a show coming up that he's going to be crazy. He got a show coming up. And, you know, he's bringing it back, okay?
Yeah, no, I reached out to him to come through on this one. He ain't get back with me yet, but if you see this again, because he already did music with my brother. That's crazy, in Chicago. So they got music already that's unreleased. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So he may have to.
I hit him up. Yeah, but I don't never talk to them. I always talk directly to him. You know what I'm saying? Anytime in the DM, like, he'll read my shit. He'll say something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But after everything just happened, he read my message. But I know he on fire right now. You know what I'm saying?
He got a lot going on. Going on. I did Black Wall Street event and he got an award from Black Wall Street. So he has a lot going on. But if I see him again beforehand, I'm gonna let him know like you need to come down here.
Yeah, no, fact.
For sure.
Yeah, no, that's real. I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, you know and anytime I see events or anything that's open to the public or anything like that, I will DM you and send it to you so you can RSVP. Yeah. So that you can come get your content and meet all the different people and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
we need to do something for Revolts. You know, Revolt's coming up.
Like I say, we locked in now, so anything like I owe you a favor now, so it's like shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like shit. Like I said, I told you I was gonna come do your podcast or whatever. Like I said, it don't matter. Like I'm all with the network and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do it.
So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Let me cut this one off. I think my phone probably ran out of